Welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. It's your boy Pfunk, Thinking Right, at the YouTube channel, doing what I do for you. Today, Wrightism 25 Rules to Live By, story with a message in the story. We're going to talk about the right thinkers. Who are they? I address you every time I come on the air because I appreciate you. And if you're following me, that's what you are, a right thinker. Let me show you what makes a right thinker. It'll be interesting. And this is a semi-test. See how many of these questions you can answer for yourself. And at the end, what your grade is. It's 25 tenets. See how you get. If each one you get right, that's a point. If you end up with 25 points, you're a right thinker. Anything less than that, you got to work on it. Let's go. Right thinkers are my right thoughts who follow my right thinkers who follow my concept philosophy of right thoughts. Hence, right thinkers. Right thinkers are those who are into growing better spiritually. It's two. Right thinkers are those who want more out of their life than just living. Three. Right thinkers understand is something in the teachings of right thoughts, concepts, philosophical points of view. 4. 5. Right thinkers know being the best them is learning and living right. Alias, aka Maya. That's what it's all about. Those are the 5 things that the right thinker should have intact. If you didn't get one of these wrong, so far so good. If anyone you got wrong, think about it, work on it, and correct it. Next one is, what will right thinking do for me? I love that question because these are some of the benefits that if you do, be, and act accordingly, you will benefit. That's the whole point of being a right thinker, changing life for the better by thinking right. There you go. What would right thinking do for me? Okay. Right thinkers are our modern day Harus doing the right thing. Harus like Christ. All good Christians want to get to Christhood. Ancient times, Haru was the spiritual God's son, original. So you want to become Haru. You want to hit your Haruhood. Okay? Horus hood, they call it. The Greeks, naturally. But it's Haru, which is the spirit that dwells within man. Got a lesson for that one too for you. But right now we're talking about right thinkers and what you need to be if you consider yourself a right thinker. These are some of the criteria you need to look forward to or live up to consider yourself a right thinker. Just tune in to me. I appreciate it, but that don't make you a right thinker. Doing and following the things that I set forth, the lessons that I put out there for you, use them to your benefit. Now you're a right thinker. Here we go. Right thinkers will show others what being a right thinker really means. Yeah, I'm proud to represent what I do and how I live. You should be too. If you're a right thinker, you should be proud. Got the t-shirt? I got you. Hoodie? I got you. But representing yourself in the rightful manner, in a respectful manner, that's right thinkers. That's what we do. Right thinkers will live a good, righteous life, improve the way a righteous life, and improve that way is of God. When you live in righteous, you live in godly. You live in right life, you live in godly. You live in Mayat, you live in godly. All these are the same premise. Different names, all mean the same thing. Okay? Understand that. You can call it what you want. It is what it is. It's okay. Names change. But the fact of what it is, don't. That's the problem. That's the point. It's still good. Here we go. Right thinkers are those people who want to prove themselves worthy for yours truly. Living, doing, and being righteous is for him, not for man. I tell my wife, not cheating, not sleeping around, and you don't do my marriage. It's me, my pride, respect. If you have more of that, you'd be having less of the problem. Self-respect, pride in what you do and how you conduct yourself is important. That's godly. That's living right. That's all I'm trying to tell you. I ain't perfect. I ain't no. I try to do the right thing. I make that choice on a regular basis. Right thinkers will be the ones who will run the world the right way. If they put the right people in power, if we ever got it together and the right people in position to do what they do for the people, everything will be better. We thought a black president gonna change everything. Right will change everything. Here we go. Next question is, what makes right thinkers successful? routine, self-discipline, personal integrity, and respect for others. That's just my take. Let's see what it says here. Right thinkers are smart people who live the right life. One. Right thinkers are hard workers on self-improvement themselves. You don't point the fingers. You don't tell, well, you need to be doing this or you're going to ride to hell. You better save your soul. No, save yourself by doing the right thing. That's all you need to do. Everybody's responsible for their own. I'm just trying to teach a concept and a viewpoint that can help you do that for yourself. I ain't telling you what to do. I'm just telling you what I do. All right. Right thinkers will achieve things in life that only they thought they could. Why? Because your haters don't believe in you. A right thinker believes in himself. That's why. Right thinker will put forth the effort that it takes to win in life using right thoughts, philosophical concepts. Trust me, success in life meaning knowing thyself. All this other stuff, that's what it is, stuff. Know yourself first, you can do everything else you want after that. Alright? The last one is all individuals who outwork the ignorant ones. Excuse me. Right thinkers are the individuals who outwork the ignorant ones. If you think something's gonna come to you, you think you can lie, connive, and cheat your way through, ignorant. Right thinkers don't take shortcuts. Don't do the side way or the back. No, straightforward. Get what you need to get done, and keep your head up and be respectful doing it. No hiding. Ain't no secrets. I bring it to you one way. Only way I know. Funky. Real. Here we go. Now, how can I become a right thinker? Ding, 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 ding. Funny you should ask. Let me tell you. In order to become a right thinker, listen to me, the teacher of right thoughts concepts, every chance you get. Understand that I give lessons with a message and a message in my lesson. If you understand the lessons and the message, that's what I do it for. Bingo. How can I become a right thinker? Learn that you're a god and goddess by principles and aspects that you can follow to make yourself become the god or goddess that dwells within you. Waking up the spirit is what right thinkers want to do. You're in the process of doing that by listening to me. I'm in the process of giving you that if you listen to me. See how it works? All right. Next one is how can I become a right thinker? Putting together a daily routine of right living. We call Mayat, 42 confessions. You live them every day. You got a chance to prove yourself every day that you get up and serve your master. You give thanks, and once he wake you up, once your foot hit the floor, you give him his props, and you take it from there and move on. That's what I do. Just my bad. Everybody might do it different, but whatever works for you. But that's what you have to do. Now, what makes okay? I gotta become right thinker. The next one is get understanding of the right thoughts concept. Ask questions if you have to. The lesson don't mean nothing if you don't get it. If you don't understand it, it means nothing. It's a waste of time. So get understanding, get answers. If you got questions, check me out. I'll answer anything you want in depth if you need that. I can do that for you. Last one is wanting to be the best you can be, and the first thing you need to live for. You live to be the best you. That's the program of man. That's the concept of finding yourself, living your best life, whatever you want to call it. That's what you come here to do. Not I figured out, okay, got a line for that. The doers, the right thinkers. Okay, we want to punch our tickets to go that way. The last one is right thinkers, are they good people? Yeah, I think so. Okay, let's see why. Excuse me. A right thinker has self pride along with self knowledge. Excuse me. Self pride meaning you carry yourself respectfully. As a black man, when I left here in 1975 to go to college, which I didn't know then was a 90% predominantly white college, so everybody was white. My roommates was white, everybody, my friends white, white. But I didn't see color. Why? I don't give two rats about your color. Respect me, deal with me, understand me. We won't have a problem. Whatever your color is, disrespect me, there's gonna be a problem. So the color never really made a fact. My mom taught me how to be colorblind. Deal with people the way they deal with you. I ain't got a problem doing that. That's showing respect until reason not to. Next one is a right thinker wasn't always right living person. That means changing over. My buddy called me Paul. That means I had to change the heart. And from him to see that and recognize, I ain't got a problem with that. I understand just what he mean, and I appreciate that because it's a acknowledgement that, yeah, I ain't that same dude. I ain't got to walk around saying, I ain't that same dude. No, the people who know, they see it. And then my man who known me over 40 years, he see it. That's important. That's big for me. So, and trust in that. When people see you the way you are, if it's in a good light, and if it's what they understand, I don't have a problem with that. It's when they see in a negative light that you need to work on you if they see something that you need to be checked on. That's all. Friends will let you know that. Good or bad, I will. Next one is a right thinker knows thyself to be God or female's goddesses. God don't play sexes. The body determines the sex. The spirit don't have no concept of that. Understand that, please. Male, female, God, goddess. No, the spirit we call God for the female aspect, goddesses. The male aspect is God. That's all. Okay. A right thinker is always going to be the best they can be. Putting your best foot forward is a way of life, the way I was raised, and the way you institute for every young person to take stock and pride in themselves. Always give your best effort. Half-assing never work. Don't give it, don't accept it. Don't put that in your repertoire. That's something you don't need. Half, a little bit, some, those are things you don't need. Routine, dedicated, daily, stick to the plan, works. Now, the last one is a right thinker. Once mastered the art of right thoughts concept, you become God in your own time and space through knowledge of self, living right, and professing what you know to be right. That's all God asks for every human being that He gives life to. You can complicate it, you can dress it up, you can fabricate it, and all that don't mean nothing. If you do what He wants you to do, you will be fine. Any other way, it ain't gonna work. It's been tried, been proven. It only works if you do it the way it's intended. Knowledge of self, respectful living, righteous living, doing God's will, treating people the way you want. All these are qualities, all these are the ingredients to make that cake, which we call God. You have to have the right ingredients. Honesty, truth, loyalty, self-respect, pride, integrity. These are character traits that we have. That if you don't exercise them, like anything else, you lose them. If you ain't using it, you don't have it. If you don't keep in effect everything that you use on a day-to-day basis, the heart, the mind, and the spirituality, they all work together. And when it's all working like a well-groomed machine, you just go and go and go until something breaks down or something changes. If you live right, do right, you will benefit. That's the name of the game. It ain't changed. It don't wear no other clothing. It don't dress up for nobody. They can present it to you any way they want. I'm here to tell you. It's been handed down for thousands of years. It's been dressed up and perpetrated thousands of different ways. It still come back to one thing in all my studies, and I do a lot of it. It still break down to the Egyptians are the spiritualest people ever walked the face of this earth. Not for their beliefs, but for how they implemented, how they lived it for thousands of years. When you put together a run like that, you have to get your props. When I do what I do, if I got a long run, you might not like it, or you might not even ascribe to it. But if it's a long period of time, you got to respect it. Good, don't tarnish. Good, don't go bad. Right, don't change. Wrong, don't change either. Wrong, it's been wrong since it's been wrong. Ain't no different. It's wrong. Right has been right since it's instituted. Mayat said that for us. Understand that. Be the best you can be. Right thinkers, that's your personal challenge. I want to be the best me I can be. So I got to think right, act right, and most important, do right.